Hello class and welcome to week number 3 of PSYU 522. Let's look at what we are going to cover this week. When you get into the module, please review the spotlight summary to review the different topics and get your gears rolling on what we're going to cover. In the welcome, you have your week at a glance. You will find a quote, the course learning objectives that we're going to be focusing upon this week, and then our checklist. Remember, those items in black are not graded, but they're your readings, your reminders, in this case to start working on the digital storytelling assignment that is due in week 5. It does take some time. I mentioned this in week 2, but it's really to your advantage to get over there, start working on it. You have a discussion board and your developmental fact sheet that are due this week. All right, let's look here. In the course materials folder, you're going to find the PowerPoints associated with the readings and then also your weekly recorded lecture to review. In your assignments folder, we do have a discussion board. Your initial posting discussed how we're going to be looking at social class and poverty this week. It's really important to think about how formations of families, there might be individuals that come from different class backgrounds or maybe the same class background. In your initial posting, you're going to identify a couple that has differing class backgrounds. For instance, one might be from a professional managerial background, and the other might be raised within the working class. This could be a couple you know, a fictional couple, someone from a book or a movie, a TV show, or a couple that you create. First, you're going to provide a brief description of the couple and their background, and then answer the following questions. How did the differences within their background in relation to class shape their relationship? If this couple has had children, do you think their class background influenced how they raise their children? If they have not had children yet, how do you think their class backgrounds might influence how they would raise their children? And finally, how would you use this information in working with future clients in the clinical setting? Your initial posting is due Thursday by midnight and should be at least 300 words in length. For your peer response posting, you are to respond to 2 peers. This is due Sunday by midnight, should be a minimum of 100 words. You're going to review your peer's initial posting and then complete the following. Find one peer-reviewed journal article that is associated with the initial response that you chose, and it must be about class poverty. Provide a summary of the article and connections as to how this article relates to your peer's initial postings. Make sure that you have APA citations in your posting and then also a reference at the end of your posting. Then you're going to answer what were some of the messages that you internalized throughout your development about the poor, the middle class, and the wealthy. To revisit your peer's description of the couple, and what methods or strategies would you work to use in treatment to ensure that your own perceptions or thoughts regarding class within this couple or family will not negatively impact treatment or harm the client. And then any additional reactions. Again, 2 peer response postings to their initial postings due Sunday by midnight. You have your developmental fact sheet due this week. I'm not going to review it in detail in this video because it is reviewed here. Your instructions are here as well as various supporting examples, a template. You have your rubric below. You're going to notice that each of these different rows are aligned with assignment expectations, and then you're going to submit it here. You also are going to submit it on the discussion board as well. So you're going to notice that. I'll review that really quickly. If you go to discussion board, you're going to see down here, you're going to submit it here for your peers to be able to review the information that you share. So that is what is due this week. In the activities folder, there's articles and videos and then additional resources for you to review. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I hope you're enjoying this week. All right, thank you.